This is another important of Dow theory, and the same states that every primary trend, whether up or down, has three phases: accumulation, public participation, and distribution. Given a bull market, the first stage is referred to as the accumulation phase. The phase typically comes at the end of a downtrend when everything is apparently at its worst. But the market is at its most striking level because most of the negative news is being discounted into the price, thereby limiting downside risk and eventually presenting a spectacular opportunity. The phase is no doubt difficult to spot because it comes at the end of a down move, which could be nothing more than a secondary move in a primary downtrend. Now in this phase you will find pessimism around. Amateurs tend to think that it will only get worse. But professionals and knowledgeable participants start buying stocks, better to say accumulating stocks with good potential. Now as this phase starts to materialize, this new primary bullish trend moves into next phase known as the public participation. When knowledgeable investors enter the market during the accumulation phase, they believed that the worst is being observed. And this phase witnesses positives on economy and business conditions improve. You will witness better economic data, better earnings number and the like. Prices increase rapidly and bullish markets are reported. And with good news flowing into the market, more and more investors start putting money. This phase by large lasts longer and witnesses largest price movement. Now this distribution is either the last phase of a bull market, or we may say first phase in a bear market. The well-informed buyers from the stage of accumulation start to sell their positions. They start to distribute. During this phase, market looks strong as ever, and upbeat mood is all around. The public got very high expectations of higher market levels. You find nothing but optimism all around. In this phase, there is continued buying, especially those who missed out on the big move, but are hoping for a similar one in the near future. But astute investors sell first, distributing shares to the weaker ones, thereby leading the public. And similar to accumulation phase, this distribution can be difficult to identify as it may just be a secondary downtrend within the primary uptrend.